Hey guys, welcome back to Sukrabber Gaming. Wild Horse over here, and we're playing Need. Awesome game. You can find it on Steam. It is a closed beta, but you can find the info on my description of the stream. Alright, let's continue. I started again because I bumped into small little issues, so I started a new session this morning, and yeah, I had a different approach of playing the game. Let's hope that we don't have the same issue now that we're going to go back and get and see how it rock and rolls. Okay, so let us roll. I want to check on. Yeah, there you go. It's the same issue. All right, let me see if I can fix it. If not, we're gonna have to no repairs need, and it's still level 0 and it won't produce. Or will it produce? I can't upgrade it, so this is definitely something that maybe Mr. Popcorn, the dev, can address. 365, it's not producing anything. Oh no, I'm consuming. Alright. So I don't think that I can repair this. I don't know what's the problem. This happened actually on my save game yesterday, and it's repeating right now. I can't do anything. So we're gonna have to start a new gameplay play. But before that, until I do have the food, I want to see if any other building is affected. Fortification 85%, level 5, everything seems okay. Just the keep up hut where we repair. There's another issue over here. It's okay, hunter strap. All right, it's okay. I thought that there was an issue with this as well, but no, there is not. I do have 6 meat. What did I do over here? Let me show you guys. I believe it was on the bakery. Yeah, I got 3 8ers, and I don't think that I got books. Yeah. So I need to get the trader. As long as we have food, at least, hopefully. The wheat field is at level 5. No issues. The mill level 5. It's okay. Actually, let me see if it works, and I'm pretty sure that it does. 213 flour, and we're 226. So the only issue that I do find saving a game and then going back into the game later on is the bakery, which I don't understand. There's a boo-boo over here, but it's okay. It's not going to produce anything because it's level 0. 317 bread right now. I do have materials. I do have water, flour, wood, but it's not going to do anything, and I can't repair it. Maybe there's another way to repair it. I don't know. I'm not really sure that there's a way. I think that it's something that the dev needs to be fixing. 301. I got a trap. I caught some meat. Awesome. we'll roll on this session up to the point I'm gonna run out of food. Forest is level 5. Quarry should be level 4. Maxed out. So the only problem that I do, actually it's something that needs to be fixed. It's normal. That's why it's a beta. Is this bakery, which I do not understand. Why can't I fix it? I cannot fix it. I cannot upgrade it. And it is, I don't think that it needs repairs. Bakery, no repairs needed. So yeah, we're gonna have to start a session and try and have a long session again, so we can uncover what this entire thing is actually revealing for us. Level 2 requires level 1 master worker to unlock, but I can't train it because I don't have the books. Alright. Okay, so I might as well just start a new fresh gameplay and move on. So let's rock and roll with that. 2 hours 28 minutes in game. Actually, I did start my stream 8 minutes ago. So yeah, I've been playing, let's say, 2 hours 20 this morning. And sadly, it would be nice if this could be fixed on the next to-do list of the dev. Because I'm pretty sure, even though we all know and very aware it is a beta, we need to be able to save the game, return to the game, and continue the gameplay with its ups and downs. Alright, so I don't think that if I save it, it won't give me a save option, or will it? Let me save it and we'll go back into main menu. Even though I did do that when I stopped, and I thought that it might happen. I really did think that it might happen. Let me try again. You never know. Maybe we can work around it, but I doubt it. So we'll just start a new session and move on with our lives. Level 0, can't upgrade it, can't do anything. Alright, good. Let's go and do a new session. Actually, in a way, this would show you guys how I've progressed and how I decided to do things. So we'll go on a new realm. Let's go. Alright, there we go. Alright, wood, stone. And as all games, the beginning is really a little bit slow, but we're good. The way that I've done it was I collected some stone, some wood, water, and grain, and then I placed a tent and I multiplied my output of bread. So let's grab some wheat. And move on. wheat, I would like to grab maybe 8. I could grab 10 even. And then, because I do have the stone, we'll grab, I don't know if I want to do 10. I'll do maybe 8. And we'll see how it goes. I'll do 8 because it's going to take a while, and I want to place a tent so I can have 4 workers on the bakery. The bakery needs to be upgraded at level 1 at least, so I can, or level 2, let's say, so I can duplicate my output of bread. All right, 6. Give me 2 more, and we'll make some flour. We'll grab wood, water. And we'll place a tent when we decide to bake the bread. Let us go, go, go. That's what I did on the session that I started this morning. And then I deleted the tent, obviously. And rinse, repeat. I've gathered the grain, and actually I could upgrade this so it goes a little bit faster. I'm gonna have to have a little bit more stone to upgrade the bakery at level 2. There we go.
Por fin te has tomado ese descanso que tanto necesitabas en la playa. Vaya hombre, no hay cobertura. Por eso necesitas Spotify.
Come on, 2 more.
Tus canciones favoritas se
2
guardan
more
automáticamente
clicks.
en tu lista
6
sin conexión.
hits. I have a lot of questions. I do hope that Mr. Popcorn, the developer of the game, this awesome game Need, will pop on the stream today. If not, we'll have a discussion on Discord. I would like some info on what exactly the silo does, because I do have, in the session that I just closed, I have placed like over 1,000 of each item in the game into the silo, and left a worker on each item, which we're continuing to stack up items. But I'm not sure for what is that needed. It doesn't benefit me. I prefer running around with 15 villagers or 16 in my pocket and just gathering the materials as I go. So it's a little bit not confusing, but I don't exactly understand what it does, you know. But we'll work with that later on. Come on, give me 4 pieces of stone, please, so we can move on. There we go. Let's grab some water. Just so you guys know, the developer, Mr. Popcorn, was very responsive. He has watched a little bit of my stream yesterday, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's something that does not need to be modified, but I believe the cycles are too short in between day and nighttime. The cycles are very, very fast happening, and maybe the darkness can be a little bit adjusted. I don't mean to be repeating myself, because he already knows about my let's call them desires, even though I don't want to call them desires. I feel like maybe as a gamer, even though I do understand the entire, let me say, um, feeling of the game is to give you this darkness, all right? I understand that, but I also believe that from a point of a streamer or even a gamer, maybe a little bit, because even if I do go into options and I have my display, I do have gamma up to maxed out, all right? So not much to do over there, but again, this is a beta, and that's the reason why we're playing the beta, so the dev can have some feedback from everybody that is playing the game, which is awesome, right? All right, I got the water. I want to grab actually 10 wood, so we can upgrade the bakery before we start baking. And before I'm gonna need, I'll leave it at 10 because we got 8 flour, 8 water. I'm gonna use one. Let me see, can I upgrade this? It's taking 2 wood. All right, let's do that. We have it at level 2, and once we have the wood for 7 flour, then we'll place a tent, which also will require wood, and once we have that, we'll bake the wood and 1 bread. Perfect. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens this time. How well can we do it? Go. Or I should go up to 10. I will be at limit with a loaf of bread, but it's okay. I think that we can manage. Because if we have 4 workers producing the bread, then we'll have 14 loaves of bread. So slowly we'll get there. We have to do another cycle, obviously. All right. Well, let's see what happens. We sip some coffee on this beautiful, wonderful Sunday morning over here in Barcelona. Probably very late night on the other side of the planet. Come on. Let us rock and roll and move on. 10 would be okay. And then rinse and repeat. I could upgrade this as well. I should have done that at the very beginning so it goes a little bit faster. But it's okay. We're good. There we go. Alright, let's place a tent. And place 4 workers. So we're gonna have 14 loaves of bread, and then I'll delete the tent and repeat the process of collecting wheat and stone and obviously the wood. But now that we have some of these workstations upgraded, we're gonna do slightly better. I would really want to upgrade the mill as well, if it's gonna be possible, but I'm going to need the water and more water and stone. All right.
¿Esperando a tu amigo el que siempre llega tarde? ¿O el autobús que no llega nunca?
Come on. Level
Pasa del
2.
aburrimiento y disfruta de tu vídeo
We got
musical
12
favorito con Spotify Premium.
loaves of bread.
Disfruta de vídeos
We'll have
musicales
actually
con
more
Premium.
bread.
Pruébalo
I think
ahora.
that I'm gonna be around 20 loaves of bread, which is good. Who doesn't like to eat some bread, you know? Ah. $16. It's going to drop again, but it's all good. That's the process. I should repair or build this, but I don't have the grain or the wood, so that's gonna be the next step. I doubt that I'm going to be attacked very, very soon, so it's all good. And I could level the... I need stone. I would have wanted to level up the bakery at level 3. We'll do it next time when we stop by. Come on. 24. We're gonna stick at 20. Alright, let me delete... Actually, you know what? Let's step on it with 4 workers. Let's see if we can pull it off. So I need 8 stone. That's gonna be 2 stacks. And then we'll do... Yeah, it's dropping fast. I should stick around. I should stick with what I've done before. But now let me gather at least 4 stone. Or even 8, and that way we'll you know, be able to get to San Jose. Alright. But I will delete the tent. That's how I did it last time. Or should I not? I do have some wood. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I can pull it off on the first round with 4 workers. Which I really doubt, but you never know. Could be. I doubt that I'm gonna be able, so let me gather 2 stacks of grain. And then we'll delete 1 tent. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Alright. No homes remain. No homies available. No homies available, bro. Alright, we got 10. Let's do some flour. I got only 2 workers. Oh my god. Thank you again, Mr. Lord Overflow, for the input that I had yesterday from you. Otherwise, I would have struggled with 2 workers all the freaking day, you know? It was crazy, man. I had no idea that the outputs are multiplying depending on how many villagers you have. So that's a good tip for anybody that was struggling, maybe like me, on the game. I do hope that you are trying to contact the dev and receive a key for the game if he still has any keys available. And yeah, enjoy the game, man. Enjoy the game. It really is something that I do like, this game. I'm just wondering what will happen further on when you need to maintain all the structures in one place and in good shape, you know. All right, so let's grab some water. I never find this well. I swear to God, I never find a well. I always go around and round. All right, let's go. Let's see how it goes. I'm running. I'm going to do the same thing. I might even place 2 tents so I can multiply the output and then delete them. It could be right at the edge because I need more wood. And I also would want to upgrade level 3. I can't because the integrity has dropped beneath 95%. Alright, in a way that's even better because I didn't want to lose the bread and all. So we'll do that once we are a little bit more comfortable. I'm gonna stop at 11 water. And then we'll grab the wood, place 2 tents, and that way we might be able to pull off 40 loaves of bread. If we have enough time, obviously, because it's gonna be consuming. But I think that we're gonna be right on the edge. Come on, bro. Give me 2 more. There we go. Let's grab some wood, which also would be nice to be upgraded, but oh, there you go. We could level 3. This was not degraded. Awesome. Running, oh man, I'm running really short on food right now. Why don't I have, oh, water, no. I forgot to take my workers. Oh, big mistake. Big mistake. But with a little bit of luck, maybe. What I will do though, it's gonna be, I'm gonna grab 2 more pieces of log, 2 cuts, so I'll have 13. I'll place a tent and produce some food, and then we'll place another tent and produce the rest of it. There we go. All right. Man, I think that I'm at the edge of time over here. 2. There we go. Come on. Come on, cook. Can you?
Este año no quiero juguetes. Quiero compartir la suerte que tengo.
Este año, con tu ayuda, la magia de la Navidad puede llegar a donde más se necesita.
Okay, we're safe.
En forma de educación,
I'm gonna wait for
alimento
one
y
more
salud. No
loaf.
elegimos
I'll
dónde
place
nacemos, pero
another
sí compartir lo que nos ha tocado.
tent,
Únete y
and we'll
colabora.
place 6
Manos
workers
unidas.
over here.
Hola Spotifyer, la Navidad ha llegado y Lidl tiene todo lo que necesitas. Con Lidl
No,
vale la pena
not
celebrar
yet,
la
not
Navidad.
yet.
Haz clic en
Now.
el banner para escuchar la playlist
There we
Christmas
go.
Hits, las mejores canciones navideñas de
All right.
todos los tiempos. Lo maravilloso.
So we should
Navidad
have a
cada
decent
día.
amount of
Vale la pena.
loaves of bread coming out. And then we'll delete the tents again and move on. Let's go, let's go. Level 2, I think that if I manage to gather a decent amount of loaves of bread, I might gather stone with 4 workers. I'll delete only one tent, and then maybe we can upgrade the bakery if we repair it, obviously. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Why are you giving me the red sky? Don't give me the red sky. I don't like the red sky. I do not like the red sky. 7 days to die. There we go. Alright. We're doing better with bread. Let's hope that everything will rock and roll nicely. Let me place a poll. If I know how to do a poll. I'm gonna just spin this. There we go. Alright, one more loaf of bread. I'll delete one tent. There we go. Let's grab wheat. I want to grab 12 wheat right now. If I'm going to be in trouble with loaves of bread, I'll just delete another tent. Come on. I'm gonna double on stone as well. We'll go, what? We're gonna have 11 stone. That way maybe we can repair the bakery and upgrade it. Come on, give me the stone, give me the goods. There we go. Let's place these. And then we'll grab water and wood. And I might think about upgrading the bakery first, so it goes a little bit faster. And if things go well, I might even keep my 4 workers and not delete the tent. Come on. There we go. I'll stop at 20. Did I take all my workers though? No. Water? Give me water. I'm probably going to have to delete this stream because of the background music. I don't know how well the music is. You can hear the music. Maybe I need to pump up the volume a little bit or not. I don't know. But later on, maybe when more people join in, I can have some feedback from you guys. Come on. Exactly what the music is saying. If you don't like what you see here, get the funk out. I'll stop at 19 and we'll grab wood. Actually, wood, I think that I should grab a little bit more. Alright. And I think that I might place 2 more tents if we have enough wood. So that's gonna be 3 stacks of wood cut right now. Come on. 2 more stacks. 1 more. Awesome. Actually, I could place... I'm gonna place a house if I can. There we go. And place 7. So that's gonna give me enough to maybe repair. Let me grab some more. Oh my god, it fell. Come on. Gimme. There we go. Once we're gonna be comfortable with loaves of bread, I'm gonna take out one worker and I'm going to repair the bakery and upgrade it to level 3
No vayas a darle me gusta a una publicación antigua sin querer.
because I do have what I need, so that's cool. All right. And then we'll just delete the house and continue with 4 workers.
Lista para escucharla cuando quieras. Dale me gusta a tus canciones preferidas en Spotify. Pruébalo ahora.
There we go. Feeling a lot better right now. It's gonna fall back to 7. People need to eat as well, right?
Es hora de desconectar y despejar la mente con la mejor música con una calidad imbatible. Te presentamos la calidad de audio sin pérdida de Spotify Premium. ¿Te gustan las canciones tranquilitas como esta? Ahora sonarán incluso más relajantes. Escucha tu música con mejor calidad de sonido. Ahora el audio sin pérdida.
Give me one more sec. I'll pull out worker and we'll repair the bakery. Go. Awesome. Let's upgrade the bakery, please, if we can. Oh shoot, I don't have stone. Let me grab some stone so I can do that fast before it decays again. Come on. Gimme. Give me those 2 pieces of rock, man. There we go. Oh man, it fell again. What the? Now I gotta grab stone again. Come on. At least I would like to have the stone and upgrade the bakery before I reach 10. Come on. Move it. Move it. Ah, there we go. Not good, but acceptable. There we go. Can we please upgrade the bakery, senor? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna have a decent amount of bread. I'm gonna delete the house and then we'll stack up on stone with 4 workers, on water and grain and wood, on everything more or less. And I'm going to upgrade also the mill, because the mill is very slow. It's okay. I mean, it's not that bad, but it would be nice if I can upgrade it. And I might leave 3 runs for the bakery leftovers. since we do have we're gonna have 60, probably. I will stop at 60 bread, so 2 more uses. And then we'll delete the house. There we go. There we go. No more house. Let's grab stone. And then we'll upgrade. So I need stone, I need water. I'm gonna grab all the mats and then we'll upgrade, repair and upgrade the workstations. Give me the stone. Give me the stone. I want to stop with the stone at... It would be nice if I could gather up 20. Trader leaving soon. I should start gathering up, placing traps for small or big game, depending. It's gonna take a while before we're gonna be able to build the keep, the Maesters Hall, sorry. But nevertheless, if we have meat in the meantime, we can trade with the trader. Also do some quests, and the quests are actually he's asking products, so we're good with that. 52, come on. I want to stack up on water and wood, and then we'll come for grain later on. Come on. Come on, 21, magic number. There we go. Water. And I'm going to place another house again. Once we have the bakery with 6 workers baking, I'm going to do the repairs on the mill, and we're gonna upgrade the mill as well. Actually, I should do the mill before we do the bread. That way we'll collect more grain and make
¿Quieres
more
descubrir música
flour.
nueva? Con
We have
Spotify Premium podrás
15
explorar un
water.
catálogo
I
de
want
millones de canciones con
15
audio de
at
alta
least
calidad.
or over
Consigue 3 meses
wood.
gratis y cancela cuando quieras. Toca el banner para más información.
That's probably going to be the gameplay. Come on, give me 19. There we go. Alright, let's grab wood, which should go a little bit faster because we do have it at level 3. Come on, give me some more wood. There we go. I'm gonna take out a worker and we'll repair the mill. Come on, 20 wood. We'll upgrade the mill, collect wheat, and make flour. Let me upgrade the mill. Level 4. I'll stop at 14. And that way we'll have plenty. I could grab some more water though. I might place even 2 houses and then delete them. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go 14, 18, 18, 22. No, let's go 18 and 19 water. We have the wood. We'll do 2 houses. We'll do 2 houses and then we'll do the bread. And delete the houses again. Say goodbye to the villagers. Send them away, away, away. There we go. We're starting to cook, baby. We're starting to cook. We'll stop at 4. There we go. Alright. So we got all that we need. I need to place 2 houses. And let's do the bread. And I'm gonna stick with 4 workers after we do the bread. That way it can be, now we have flour. We have more flour than we need. So it's gonna be wood and wood, stone, and water when we're done with the bread. And once we're gonna reach like 100 bread, 100 plus, and have some more materials, I might even work with these 10 to gather stone, for example, and then we'll upgrade the quarry as well. That would be nice, right? I might end up with 120, 130 bread, maybe, at this point. I'm not sure. I think that I might delete the houses and collect the upgrade first, and then we can move on with more workers. Because we're gonna have some wood in stack and flour, it's okay. I gotta repair the bakery. And actually, I want to repair. I can't repair the well. Yeah. Alright. All good. Come on, 3 more loaves of bread, actually 30. And then we'll delete the 2 houses. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to delete them. I want to gather up a little bit more stone faster. And wood. But I will delete 1 house. Alright, there we go. Let's grab stone. And I'm going to upgrade. I'm probably gonna upgrade the quarry and the well. Because the quarry is slow. Actually, everything is slow at level 1, but once we upgrade them at level 2, level 3, we're a bit better. Once we gather some more wheat and have more bread, then I'm probably gonna stick with 10 workers. I need to upgrade, build actually the post, the fortification. It's asking 10 wheat, 10 wood, so we're gonna need, it's only upgrades up to 85, which I don't understand why, and I don't know how I place the reinforcements. Maybe the reinforcements are placed with this. I don't see the, maybe I need to build the fortification first. Not really sure. Let's grab another stack of stone, and we're gonna grab some wheat. There we go.
Lo más difícil de ponerse a trabajar es motivarse para empezar. Por suerte, crear una lista que te levante el ánimo en Spotify es
Here
súper
comes the
sencillo.
storm.
Añade
Ah,
todos esos temazos que te dan energía
the
y
storm.
ya no habrá quien te pare. Crear una lista personalizada en Spotify es fácil, rápido y gratis. Pruébalo ahora.
I'm not going to process the wheat because we do have 16. We're gonna grab water. And wood. And then we'll cook, but I'll place another house. And then we'll upgrade the quarry. I'll stop at 14 so we have enough time. Did I stop at 14? I'll go at 21. I didn't upgrade this, right? It's a level 1. And I can't upgrade. Oh, I can. Look at it. Oh, no, I can't. It's 95. Beneath 95. Let's go 21. Popcorn! Good morning, my man. How are you doing? Did you read the messages on DM? Mr. Developer, welcome to the stream. Happy to see you over here, man. Yeah, because I figured out another way to start the game. Yeah. I figured out another way to start the game without having to do the cycles that you mentioned on my first stream. It's cheesy in a way because it's not really, correct. Like, for example, I got 16. Now I'm gonna place two houses, and then I'm gonna delete them. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, ambushed. Let's see what they're gonna take from me. Stone, flower, wood. Oh my god. But we're good. I still can do right now 130 bread, so that's good. Gotta repair it. Let's repair it. And actually, now that we have it repaired, I'm going to upgrade it. I can't upgrade it because I don't have wood. Yeah. Alright, let's make the bread. And then we'll go and grab some more wood, upgrade the bakery, and I would want to upgrade also the quarry first. Alright, let's grab wood, and then I'll delete the 2 houses. I see what you are doing there, basically building then destroying. Exactly. That's why I'm saying that it's a little bit cheesy. You know, I'm bringing in people to the village, and then I'm saying, hey, you know what? Thank you very for your assistance, but now you can go on and move on. I don't need you anymore. All right. Let me grab some wood, some stone with these 13, and then I'll delete the 2 houses. So that might be something that you could consider in the future. You have that covered. That's what I was about to say, you know. Try and modify that in a way that you're not allowed. Maybe you're allowed, let's say a player places 3 houses to do what I'm doing right now. But let's say that he's not allowed to delete only 1 house afterwards, because maybe you're stuck in a issue and you need the bread, and then you want to release, let's say, 3 workers from a house. Oh, man. But it's a fast way to go, you know. Ah, it's covered by design. Really? Okay. How many workers do I have? I don't need... Oh, I can't! Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Come on. Yes, I can. Let's do some flour, and then we'll go back to the bread. Anyone trying to cheese anything, it is going to suffer when it comes to the score. Yeah, but you cheese it at the beginning just to get started, to have a head start, and then I only done this at the very beginning. Right now I got 7 workers. I'm probably gonna stick with these 7. And later on, I'm just gonna grow, you know, it's not gonna, which in the end is your efficiency, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, that's only at the very beginning right now.
Sigue la letra en Spotify mientras escuchas tus canciones favoritas. Te la aprenderás de pe a pa. Sal por ahí, canta sin miedo y comprueba las letras en Spotify.
Alright, let me grab water. I never find this well, I swear to God, I never see it. Popcorn, did you read the messages on DM, on Discord? Because there was a small little boo-boo. I've tried to cover every method that I could think of, yeah. Okay, alright, cool. So basically at this point I'm not going to delete any more houses. Okay, cool. Nice. That's why you need a secretary, man. That's why you need a secretary. Popcorn, can I ask you please something? Because I can't listen to my own stream right now. Is the music too low, or can you hear the music in the background? There we go, maxed out the bakery, and then the next step will be the quarry. And we're rocking and rolling. I'm going to, let me see, what do I need actually to place a trap? Because I want to start gathering this. I need 5. Let's do the small one. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so we'll burn out some, not all of the flour and water. Ambush ahead. Oh man, I got to do the... And I could do it right now after this attack. They took stuff away, you bastards. Why? I don't have... What don't I have? You back? What? I have bread. I have flour. Oh, I don't have flour. Wheat. All right. Alright, let's go and grab wheat. Let's do that fortification because we need to do it. Because these banditos are taking everything away from me and I don't like it. And actually at this point, you know what? I'm gonna repair the field. No, let's do the quarry because I want stone. There we go. Exactly, right? In the time of need. Let me upgrade as much as I can the quarry because this is gonna, oops, sorry. This is gonna be the next stop. Awesome. And the mill is level 4. We're good with that as well. I should do the wheat field. I apologize, it is what it is. Hopefully the stream will not stop, but I will play some music in the background. What am I collecting right now? Stone, right? Just give me a second, guys. I thought that it's not gonna be allowed, you know? Oh, God. All right. There we go. Alright, so I got enough stone. Let's grab water. Wood. I'm gonna grab one worker out of there. Let's upgrade the well. I don't have wood. All right. Okay, I got some meat. Awesome. Give me wood. Give me wood. I need wood. That's what my wife says in the morning. Ambush! Oh my god, come on man, leave me alone. Go away. Water lost, wood lost. Alright, we're not bad. I got to build that. I have got to build. Oh, I wanted to repair the thing, man. The forest. And I should upgrade this another. There we go. And I want to upgrade the well. There we go. And now I'm gonna do. Let me grab some more wood. We'll do more bread because we're kind of low. What do I need in order to repair the? Not to repair it, to build it. I need 10. Why? Why can't I? 65? Alright, we're good. What am I missing? Wood, stone. $85, there you go. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous. Alright, let's do some bread. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me. But they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things. And they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And I think that I'm gonna be placing another house at this point. First I want to oh man. First I want to upgrade the wheat field as well. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy. And I don't think you ever there we go. And let me place something in the trap as well. You should post your videos in Steam community under videos. You do a great thing progressing here. Thank you, man. I've looked around a little bit in the Steam platform, and I'm not sure if I can post any reviews. I gotta look a little bit better. I know I look better. I need to look a little better on the Steam platform. I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons, and say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing. Alright, so we got the forest at level 5. We got the fortification. We got the bakery at level 5. I got the mill at level 4. I can't post reviews yet. The game must be released, but you can post videos for sure. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I need to level up the mill and the wheat field to level 5. And then we can start working with the Maesters Hall. What am I gathering right now? Wood? Yeah. And did I upgrade the well? I did. Okay, so once we have everything upgraded, I'm gonna place another house. But first we're gonna actually, yeah, I'm gonna place another house and then we can bake some bread. There we go. Let's bake some bread right now. Un poco de pan. I did not want to do that. There we go. Lord Overflow. How's it going? It's going, man. It's going. It's rocking and rolling. It's tumbling and storming. We're doing good. How are you doing, Lord Overflow? How's your Sunday morning? Okay, why did my music stop? Enjoying breakfast. Wrong answer, man. You should have said enjoying your stream. I better what? You got not you don't like your food? You need to be entertained to enjoy your breakfast? Oh. Oh, I'm bursting in laughter. Bursting in laughter and joy. Oh man. Alright, let's repair this. Is there a way, Popcorn, or maybe you even know, Lord, is there a way to allocate villagers to automatically repair your stations? Or is it something that does? Oh, come on, ambush. I'm gonna be victorious because I do have a fortification tower. There's no way to... Alright, okay. And another question which I did not understand. I don't know. So, where is it? In the silo, on the session that I had before this morning, I had on each resource 1,000 plus. 1,000 plus, and I had a worker on each station, okay? What is it for? What do you... I don't get it. Description. I don't know. Codex. Okay, codex. Let me move my workers first. And then I'll open the codex. Actually, the game will pause, right? Options. Codex. If you pause the game, nothing happens. Yeah. Maintenance, probably. Housing does not decay and requires no upkeep. Housing, while it require, wait a minute. Housing is the foundation of the realm's it relies on stable bread production to sustain its population, while it requires no stacks, keepers, or direct maintenance in collecting food supply. Alright. Mechanics. Oh, wait a minute. Each assigned gatherer produces one stack per tick for his designated structure. The silo's upgrade level acts as a multiplier for the default. Okay. Stack final output per structure is determined by both the silo's upgrade. Okay. I had the silo upgrade max, and I had over 1,000 of each product, plus a worker on each resource. Stack supply onto work structures. Those not managed though. Those do not require them. Stack supply only to work structures. Okay, upgrades can only be performed if the silos in okay. A structure tick represents, but it doesn't tell me what it does. What does it, I mean, having the stacks in the silo, what does it do? The silo functions independently and has no dependencies. What? Has no other than the workforce. To be activated requires at least one gatherer assigned and integrity. Okay, the silo does not consume additional resources while active, but relies on assigned gatherers to sustain stack output. Okay, but what are the stacks for? It doesn't tell me. So I don't understand why and what is considered a stack? 200, 1,000, 500? For silo, and then so the keep hut is gathering resources from the silo. Is that what you're saying? A stack is 1 unit of resource, okay? Because I had 1,000, over 1,000 of each resource, even bread, everything. A worker on each resource in the silo, and the silo was maxed out. But I'm guessing that the silo provides the keep hut. Is that what you're saying? Stacks are used by keepers. Think as structures need wood, stone, to be repaired. Oh, okay, alright. Okay. So they work together. The silo is basically where you have the resources, and the keep hut is the place where which will withdraw the resources, right? Let me know if you want me in the chat to show. Yeah, sure. I'll cut off the music. Let me see where I am. What am I doing right now? I don't know where my people are. My people. There you are. Alright, let me cut down the music and open a channel on Discord on voice. Come on voice comms on chit chat. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Developer. Hello, I cannot hear you. Uh, Popcorn, I cannot hear you. Where was I? I need more grain. Hello? Hello? Um, Popcorn!
Yes.
Ah, he's here! He's alive! No, you weren't muted. I don't know what happened.
Okay, so welcome everyone to the stream. My name is Popcorn. I'm the developer of Need. And I do want to address this confusion because when I was designing the game and I was thinking to every possible way of explaining the decay system because it's the most complex thing that you can have. Let me know if you hear me.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're all ears, man. We're just
okay.
trying to assimilate everything that you're gonna be saying.
Okay, so the decay system and the decay mitigation is the most complex and hardest thing in need. So basically, I was trying to make a lot of analogies while making it simple to understand, but in the same time, it is so hard to make things simple when they are hard.
Yeah.
Right. So to make an analogy, basically when you have a house like your own house, right, things breaks around the house, like walls are breaking, one brick is falling, the roof is breaking,
Uh,
stuff like
I
this.
I
Okay.
hope I hope that I'm not gonna have a house like that.
Yeah, so basically the silo and the gatherers put resources away. So one stack means a bundle of wood, stone, and everything you need, like tools and everything you need for the keepers, which keepers are basically like handymans, right? Which takes those stacks, okay? So a structure is decaying. They take the stacks, and in that bundle, the stacks, they have everything they need to be repairing the structures all the time.
but
If
they
they
what?
don't,
But they won't be repairing automatically on their own.
they are repairing automatically, but you have to assign the keepers. So basically, if you have the house, as I said, if you have the house, right, and you have in the courtyard, you have all the resources you need to repair the house, but there is no one to repair the house is not gonna be repaired. And you come out of the house and you try to repair it yourself, but you not being like certified to repair the house, you're doing the job, but you're not doing it great because you're not using the stacks properly and efficiently, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the stacks do count, but they do not mitigate the decay fully.
Okay, so look, you can watch because we're talking in real time right now. Okay,
Mhm.
and you can watch my stream as we speak.
Yes,
So
I
let's say that I have a gatherer on each resource that I have in the silo.
yes,
Yes. Once I have a
yes.
gatherer like on the stone, right now I'm not gonna do that because I don't have the
No worries.
resources. But
Yeah, we'll
once I have one gatherer, or let's say over 500 units of each resource and one gatherer on each, they
yes.
will automatically repair stuff.
No.
No.
So gatherers are gatherers. They are not keepers. Like
So the keepers.
gatherers go in the world and gather
Yeah.
resources
Yeah.
and making the stacks. Then in the keep hut, you assign the keepers to use the stacks to mitigate the decay.
So in the silo, I have one villager on each item. Okay.
Okay.
In the
Yes.
key pot, once I do
Yes.
have stacks in the silo, in the key pot, I need to leave one on the mill, one on the quarry.
If you check the basics
Yeah.
in the keep hut, right?
Uh,
Um, you click the keep hut, and on the left side you have description, basics, notes, etc.,
yeah,
etc.
I have it open. Yeah.
Okay, so in there you will see that it says that for each upgrade level, so if the bakery is level 1, you need one keeper. If the bakery is level 2, you need two keepers. If the bakery
Okay.
is level 3, you need three keepers,
And
right?
if it's all right, let's say it's the bakery is level 5. I got 5 people at the bakery in the keep hut. I have resources in the silo. That
Yes.
means that the bakery will be always repaired.
So if the bakery is level 5 and you have enough stacks and
Yeah.
you have 5 keepers in the keep hut for the bakery, because you have 5 levels of the bakery, you need 5 keepers in the keep hut
Yeah.
assigned to the bakery, right?
Yeah.
The bakery will not decay. So the bakery will
Ah.
have fully mitigated. If
Okay.
any of them is missing, like you don't have enough, but not completely missing, you don't have enough stacks or you don't have enough keepers, the decay is gonna be mitigated, but not fully.
Yeah. There is actually an announcement on the screen. Like right now, it says decaying structuring, missing stacks. Missing stacks means that there is nobody repairing because I didn't allocate anybody to repair stuff, and
Miss
yeah. Okay,
Missing stacks means that you either don't have at all or you do have but you don't have enough in
enough
order for the keepers to
to repair.
repair, to fully
Okay,
mitigate. So the notification is saying that you are missing something.
okay.
So it says that you are missing stacks. That means that tells you that that station is not being repaired, not being
So
decay
that
mitigated
so
fully.
so that basically means that if I have all stations leveled up at level 5 except the quarry that is level 4, um, that means that I have to have 5 villagers on each in the keep hut on
Yes.
each station, and I have to have stacks in the silo. That means that I need what 5, 10, 20, 30. Actually 29 workers on 29 only taking care of the workstation.
Yeah, only keepers. Then you have to have in silo
In silo
gathering,
again, 1 or 2 or how many I want to put.
yes, so that
Mm.
they provide enough stacks for you, for
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
keepers.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you can consider that you are fully mitigated.
Oh, okay. So that's what that was actually my question when I was asking do villagers repair automatically? And yes, they do, right? Because
Yeah, yeah, but they mitigate the decay, but they are not repairing. So basically, if your bakery is like 70% and you manage to mitigate the decay, the bakery will always stay at 70%, but will not drop further. You have to repair it yourself manually
okay,
to have it
okay,
100%, and then it will not decay anymore.
okay, all right, okay, cool, nice.
I hope.
Thank you for the enlightenment, man. Because
Yeah,
I was,
people usually. I'm not pointing fingers, but I just say that what from all the feedback that I have got so far,
yeah,
people are jumping in the game and they are facing some issues which are explained in the description. Like the description of each station is a short version of the codex. In the codex, you have more info and more in-depth explanation of the entire system.
Okay.
So basically, all you
But
have in the description of each station, description notes, upgrades, etc.
I'm going to be frankly very honest with you. I usually do not read the descriptions, basics, and notes, and I believe that a lot of players probably won't. I don't know, Lord. Are you around, Lord Overflow? Are you still around? I basically play the game, try and yeah. There you go, Lord Overflow just typed in chat. He said, "Well, don't assume players to read the manual. Usually, players do not read the manual. I think that the way players usually function, and I'm talking from my own experience. I don't want to degrade anybody's personality by saying that they don't read or not, but
Yeah, true.
usually when I play a game, like let's say if this would have been a game already opened on Steam to buy, I would have watched maybe a YouTube video and understand how to do things, but I wouldn't have read the description in the
Yeah,
bakery, for
that's true.
example. You know, uh,
Yeah,
which is a big minus because basically you get all the info is there. You just need to read it. I
yeah, but
understand that, but I don't do
I
that.
I'm asking now, what would be the solution? Not
No, no, no,
for
no, no. The solution is perfect right now because it tells you, like the bakery is telling you what it does, right? Um, the codex gives you more information. So the information is there. The problem is that me as a player would rarely, rarely go on play a game, but before playing it, understand and read everything.
yeah, well, that's obvious. And to be honest, I when I thought designing all the UI elements and everything that I can provide, all the information, I
Hmm.
tried to make it and adapt to nowadays, like having, as you said, players are just jumping in the game and playing the game.
Yeah,
So I tried to make it as obvious as possible, but in the same time, I would wanted to have in the game uh, something to explore, something to discover, something to frustrate you, something to like you are hitting a wall, right? And when you are hitting a wall, you start to dig up information like how do I do this? How do I do that? And that's actually for me is by design tells me that I have designed the game uh, like properly as any other game. If you go into any other game and play a game and you want to craft something,
yeah,
right, and you don't know what that item does, you start to dig up for information. What is that icon? Because there are games which shows you icons. You hover over the item and it says it is, I don't know, stardust, and the stardust is
and
collected from there, and you start reading, right, and you start
uh,
to understand things. Making the game without providing any text description and everything should be like very UI heavy in terms of notifications everywhere, sidebars, and everything.
yeah,
As for Need being a minimalist game,
yeah, yeah.
everything should be clear by design.
Hmm.
So in the same matter, I already addressed some of the quality of life things that regards the game, like the information that you receive on the screen and everything. And I tried to, like, for example, in the next update I'm gonna do, everything is based on the feedback, and that's like really, really good that I have you guys playing the game because this makes me polish and make the game even better and make it run smoother and have the best experience and have the most immersive experience you can have. So basically, in the Keep Hut right now, when you click a station, you will have the station level as well. So you don't have to run all the map. Like you want to mitigate the decay for the quarry, which the quarry is on the far left side of the map and the
Yeah.
keep hut is on the far right on the map. So you want to mitigate, but you don't know how many keepers you want to put in the keep hut for the quarry because you don't know what level the quarry is. So instead of running to the other side of the map and losing time, I have inserted the station level inside the keep hut, so you know, like, okay, keep hut quarry is level 4. Okay, I have to put 4 keepers in here, so you don't have to run all the way to the quarry to see what level it is.
Let
Another,
me let me see. Like for example, Quarry right now.
yeah,
Um, it
see, it's just the
doesn't.
name.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell me the level.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you, but in the next update I'm gonna do,
Ah, in the next
you
update.
will have,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
As,
yeah.
as I was saying, I already addressed some quality of life
Okay, okay, okay.
improvements. Also, for the missing stacks and decaying structure, I added to the side notification to show you which station is decaying and which station is missing stacks. So basically, when you are receiving the side notification
Yeah.
with missing stacks, you will have an icon with the station that is missing stacks, so you know exactly which station missing stacks or is decaying.
Oh, okay, okay. All
So
right.
yeah, these little improvements will help further on to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that even not even on the let's say the beta, even when the game comes out, whenever you consider that the game could come out and is properly set up, not that it's not properly set up right now, it is. I'm just saying that once the game comes out, even then you can do certain updates on certain features, right?
Yes, for sure.
Because I'm pretty sure that in time, different things will appear. That's
Yeah,
that. That's why the beta is very good and very useful to be played on, so the dev can have some feedback from whoever plays the game.
yeah. Well, it is an ongoing development all the time,
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
and there are plans. There are plans for the game,
well,
but I won't
don't
disclose
disclose,
anything.
don't disclose any
I'm
plans,
just
man.
I'm just saying that this is why we do beta testing. This is why we do closed beta, open beta, and all sorts,
Uh-huh.
so that I can have multiple opinions. Because me testing myself the game in my eyes is very simple because I'm with the game 24/7, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And for me, I like instinctively I know what and where.
Yeah,
So I
but
cannot I cannot
you're the mother of the game. We're talking about people that are playing the beta, or when the game will release, will buy the game, and will, they will have to understand it from get go. Otherwise, they might renounce playing the game. It all comes down to what kind of type of game you like to play.
yeah,
This, I'm going to be very honest, this type of game is not really my cup of tea. This is not what I usually play, but
yeah,
I do like it. I love it. I mean, it's you want that number of bread to be on the screen all the time, top, and you want to discover what you can do with the Masters Hall and such. There are a lot of things in the game, obviously. Like Lord Overflow right now is giving a couple of suggestions in chat.
yeah.
Maybe
I'm
you can
reading.
read them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm reading.
So I, you know, the world is so big. There are so many players. There are so many people with different kind of view points of view.
Yeah.
So I think that in general, the game, at least at this stage of how it's created, is perfect. I mean, perfect in the sense that once you understand, like for me, 2 days I've been playing without understanding that, hey, bro, you can have more than two villagers and it multiplies the production of bread. I did not know that, you know?
Yeah, well, there are things to be discovered in the game,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there are things that should not be said in plain text or like obviously, because you do
Uh-huh.
have to discover them.
Yeah.
Like in many games, there are hidden secrets or hidden strategies, or
Obviously. Obviously.
yeah, and there are things that you do show to the player up front.
Yeah, yeah. So they,
Like
they,
one of
they, if you don't show them, you won't be able, the player won't be able to actually play and enjoy it because at
it's
the
part of the
beginning,
experience.
like for me, I'm gonna be very honest. If I wouldn't have known you before,
Yep.
and this game would have appeared, let's say, as an open beta from who knows who, somebody that I do not know, I was frustrated anyway because I didn't understand that. Wait a minute. The bread multiplies depending on how many workers you have in the bakery. I was struggling like 2 days with only two workers and just fluctuating with the bread up and down because that's all I could do. There's no info, for example, that says, hey, if you have four workers on the bakery, you'll have four times bread. You know, that's why I
Yeah.
was saying that I was cheesy a little bit at the beginning, and I skipped the part that you said, you got to have like 3 cycles with two workers to gather the wood, the stone, and resources to start. What I did was with the 30 pieces of bread that gave me the game at the beginning, I placed another 10 and multiplied my input, and then
Yeah,
deleted the
well,
10th.
there are many ways to start the game and get going. I was presenting the most safest way,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
right?
know. Yeah.
Because taking your example, um, if you are starting to upgrade or increase population, you risk running out of bread really fast. But that's a more aggressive way to play, right?
Okay.
It's when I designed the game, I designed the game to be, I mean, I was focusing on the player experience more than anything else. I wanted to insert and implement feelings into the game, which for me, when you say that I was frustrated, for me, that's a plus because this is what I wanted the player to feel frustrated, panicking, stressed out.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do I do now? What?
Uh,
Being
that
all over the map.
that's why I
And
said that's why I said not only once that the developer is a demon. He wants us
I
to
want,
suffer.
yeah, I wanted to have like that, like I didn't wanted to send players away, but
Yeah.
I wanted to be like on that challenging limit that makes you say like I'm gonna beat this game. I'm gonna beat this game. Like determine you, like
Yeah,
sending
yeah.
you to that path when you say this game is not better than me. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, yeah.
So based on this and all the things that I wanted the player to feel, because uh, being a minimalist game is not much to show, right? This is why the game is 2.5D.
Yeah.
But can what else can I bring to the game is emotions, feelings, and immersion.
The frustration that you're not able to progress as you want.
Yes,
unless you
rage
do
quit.
things,
Yeah,
unless you do the things the way you should be doing them.
yeah. But when you play the game, now I'm not making assumptions that the player, because this is another thing that I was thinking about, and Lord Overflow was mentioning it. I'm not making assumptions that a player should. I mean, okay, the player starts and he has to go through like a PDF to see how to play the game.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
yeah. The thing that I was trying to expose is that you start the game, okay, good. You have structures, you have everything, and then you hit your first question: How do I?
Yeah.
Right, and that thing is explained everywhere, like on the screen. If you beside the fact that I'm not telling you, okay, when you're starting the game to have like a pop-up screen said, okay, press A and D to move left and right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Every time I buy a new game and I play a new game, the first thing I do is go to controls. This is the key bindings. This is the very first thing when I do when I go to the key bindings. When I see the key bindings, I know most of the features of the game offers,
Okay.
because in the key bindings you have crouch, move, I don't know, zoom in, heal, and
Mm,
that tells me everything that I like briefly need to know about the game,
okay.
right?
Yeah. Oh,
Then
by the way, because this just happened right now in game, when a structure decays and the cog is blue, you can repair it and it still functions. It still produces.
yes, yes,
Does it produce a lower quantity of material
no,
or the same?
it's just a visual indication that you
That
are approaching the critical threshold.
and when you have the cog in red, does it
It
produce?
completely stops.
It
No,
stops.
yeah,
It stops. Yep. All right. Thank you.
you're very welcome. So the thing that like you have the structures, and when you click the structures, you do have, as I said, the basic Lord Overflow was suggesting that you do have a link to the codex.
Yeah, yeah.
While I can do that, or
Um.
make, it's just a matter of design. It's just a
Mhm.
matter of design. While I can do that, in the same time, uh, as you were saying, that I did not know that workers, like the workers I have in bakery, are multiplying my bread output. If
Okay.
you have just read the basics,
Yeah, but
it
that's what
it
that's
says,
that I know it says. I know it says.
yeah, yeah, but then we have me making assumptions about player knows things, then players make
No, no, no.
assumptions that
I'm
I implement things. So the balance is that if you go to bakery and you don't know how it functions, you go to basics, and there it says each worker produces one bread per tick.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Popcorn.
Yes.
Um, like me, there are probably a lot more players that are even worse than me. I don't read the info. I just assume that the game is going to show me by playing it how to play it. I'm not going to be reading the description itself,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? Unless I get into, and that's why I'm going back. Let's say that the game is out. Craig, sorry, man. Hi, I'm talking with the developer, with Mr. Popcorn. So that's why I'm saying if the game is out, for example, for me personally, that's what I do. Unless it's something that I can figure out in the game very easily, I will go on YouTube and let's say go to a content creator that plays Need, and I will see, hey, how did he get 5,000 bread?
Yeah.
Because he's placing 500 workers in the
The
bakery.
bakery.
and then
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna copy him. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm probably still not gonna be
Not
reading
gonna
the
reading the yeah.
yeah. That's why I'm saying it's awesome. All the information is there. It exists, but the
Yeah.
only
Well,
thing that does not exist are the players that read.
the thing that I'm trying to say here is that all the feedback that everyone is providing, it is noted down,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I do consider everything. So while I'm talking to you in the same time, I already have some ideas of how I can improve this.
Okay. As long as
So
you're not gonna screw up with all the new ideas and fuck up the game.
no. Yeah. Um, I did enjoy your last live stream. You made
Thank
me
you.
laugh
Thank
with
you.
a lot of your actions and questions
Hmm.
that you have had. And another thing that um, a lot of things have been addressed already, and I do have some few implementations to make
Hmm.
till the next update. But one thing that I noticed is that the bakery and the tower, the not the bakery, the well and the tower
Hmm.
are by design made to be small.
No, no,
So
no. I'm not. Yeah.
you find them don't find them really easy.
No, no, no.
So
Do not understand me. I like to be able, like, for example, in right now how the game is placed. Craig, I'm with the developer. Yeah. Um, I like the fact that you. I'm actually expecting to find something else in the world. Let's say, by just clicking, moving the mouse and saying, "Oh, it highlighted. What is that?" But
yeah,
that is awesome. But the problem that I do see, the problem, it's not a problem. It's my way of seeing the things going on over here. Um, the thing is that, like, for example, the trader, I have no clue that it says the trader has arrived. Well, I I don't know where to look for him because it's all dark right now. You know.
yeah,
Maybe he should be carrying a torch, or I don't know. Or maybe the game
is
is made that way. He is carrying a torch. I didn't see the torch.
he's getting two torches actually, and it's
I
pretty
didn't
lit.
see the torch.
This is also by design that the trader is not showing up. You have to search it on the map because the trader has many places that shows up on the map, so
Yeah.
you do have to find it.
Well, in a way, I understand the concept because you can gather a lot of meat, but if you know that the trader is always going to be near the silo, for example, you're not gonna miss him. You always will get him, which will speed up the process of the game. If you miss
Yes.
the trader, then well, you're not gonna be able to buy any books or trade or do a quest. So
Yeah.
that is awesome. That is awesome because it's not every time you need to, actually get in touch with the trader.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, um, there are many levels of ease of access, and there are many ways of balancing the game. So
Yeah.
one of the one of the things that balance the game is the structure size. Each structure is easier to click or not easy to click, easy to find or not easy to find. That's also made in such a way so that makes your life easier or harder.
Yeah.
Because beside the resource management, there are many layers of balancing and discovering the map that you have to make when you're designing the game so that it feels in a certain way. This is one thing. the discovering of the map, because for example, you have played the game, but like for a long while you didn't know where the trap is because you
Yeah,
have to discover the map,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The trader is another level of balancing the game, making your life easier or harder because you do need books. You have to increase the bound with the trader in order to bring more items and stay longer on your roam because at the beginning the trader will stay only a few seconds in your roam.
Okay.
Then if you are increasing the bound with the trader, then the trader will stay longer and bring more resources
Like
to your
like
home.
like like any woman. If you give her stuff, she'll stay. If you don't give her stuff, she'll go away.
Right. So yeah, that's another level of balancing the game. And each of these levels are made for different stages of the game, like early game, mid game, end game.
Okay.
Right. Um,
What would
and
you what would sorry that I interrupted. What would you define as end game?
end game.
Yeah.
End game is the whole. End game, let's say not the whole, but the Maesters.
Okay, so basically leveling up the Master's Hall, everything maxed out.
Being able to have Meister workers on each station, that's gonna be end game.
Okay. Because this morning, for example, with the resources that I did have, and I was playing what, more or less 2 hours. I did unlock the Master's Hall, and I did have under bakery. I did have 3 workers on level 1. I did not unlock level 2 or 3, but I did have on level 1. I did have 3 workers. So I'm guessing end game would be the quarry, the mill, the wheat field, the well, the forest, and the bakery all level up at level 3 with all the workers required in on each level, right?
If you think to the game as, I mean, if you think to the game as a production loop creator,
Mm-hmm.
you will find that the end goal is to be self-sustained. This is the goal of the game,
So like
right?
have the game open right now, and I can go and easily have sex with my wife, and the game would run independently.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think that I'm gonna reach that point.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's basically the goal. The goal, like the first goal, but the like the super goal of the game is
Yes.
that you do all these things. As I said, you were saying that you were cheesing the game. You can cheese the game as much as you want because in the end, as the motto of the game says, in the end, the ROM will only remember how much you kept it in need.
Hmm.
So the game is packed with riddles as well. That's
Okay.
another layer of balancing and discoverability and exploration of the world in need.
Okay.
While it seems simple, it is so complex because basically, as you were mentioning before, that you don't know how to do things and you were like searching the internet to see how you can do things. The riddles in the game are like when you go to description, it says something like any text that you find in description. When you click on the structure and go to description, you will have the riddle. That's the riddle that hints you
That
at
in
a
order,
glance.
yeah. For example,
Yeah.
at the water well, it says water answers the need behind every loaf. So without water, I'm not going to be able to do any loaf of bread.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, when you go to bakery and you place workers and you say, "Oh, why doesn't it make bread? Because the
It tells you,
I am
yeah, yeah.
sorry, I am sorry that I am like laughing because I created the game in such a way that I knew that most of the players are used to other titles of automation and production,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Where you have a structure, you have the bakery, you place workers in the bakery produces bread, right?
yeah,
But I knew that this is the general thinking based on the other titles and the other games.
yeah.
And I shifted this idea in having like when you go to bakery, you cannot produce bread as you would have thought that you will produce the
Yeah, so
bread.
it's a little bit different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the bakery, you will have like it's gonna state whatever you need for a bread, then each
Hmm.
worker will produce a bread.
Hmm.
So the readers are another thing in the game. And to go back to the point that I was talking about before, you can cheese the game. You think that you have cheesed the game. But for example, if you are playing now, I don't know, 2 hours in the game and you said, oh, I survived 2 hours, well, that's not in your favor
Why is it not in my favor?
because the ROM only remembers how much you kept it in need. So need is like I need something. The more time I am in need, the more time I am suffering. The less time I am in need of something,
So,
the
so
less, the better I am.
okay. So basically, I need to be playing in order to have a high score.
Yes.
I need to be lacking resources.
In order to have a high score, you have to be efficient. So take this for example. You are hungry, right? If you're hungry for 2 hours, you'll be suffering 2 hours. If you are hungry for 30 minutes, you're not going to be suffering that much, like too much, and the suffer is less. So while you can go, like, take this analogy, right? You're going to work, you have a 9 to 5 work job, right?
Yeah.
And instead of being very productive and efficient at work, you're like not doing almost anything. You're surviving, right?
Yeah.
You're on the edge, you're doing great,
Like
but you're
like
not.
like all politicians.
Yeah, and you're not fulfilling the goal.
Yeah.
But if you go to work, you can do in 1 hour all the work, then you have the rest of the day free to go to like a walk in the park or stay with the family.
Okay.
This is the same with the need, with the game. As long like the longer you play, the longer you keep the people in a need. Like the longer you keep the people suffering. If you are efficient and you do things very quick and you are thinking the strategy correctly and you play less, like you are beating the game and being self sustained in less time, that's when the score goes up.
Okay.
So while you think you're cheating the game by doing all sort of strategies, that's gonna affect your score. So this from this standpoint, you
So so basically the game in order to have a high score, let me put it, I understood what you said, but let me say it from my point of view. In order
yep,
to have a high score, or whatever player, gamer that will have the game and play the game, the highest score will be reflected probably on Steam achievements and such. But in order to achieve that high score, you need to be autosufficient. And that means using the silo, using the workers in the keep, and so on, so on. Because at this point, like for example, I have 10 villagers, right?
yep,
Uh, what I'm doing, I'm not doing anything else. I'm just taking those 10 villagers and moving from a station to another, repairing manually, let's say, each station and so on. What I need to achieve is to have a balance of villagers with the need of repairs and that, let's say, the input of resources in the silo, and a balanced number of villagers that would maintain, not repair, maintain my stations. That would give me achievement points, right? The fact
Yeah.
that right now I have 10 villagers and I'm running left to right and gathering resources, that is not giving me much of a achievement,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me sell like live right now on stream. For anyone that is watching now the live stream or will watch the live stream, I will get to this point. They will get a very, very important and valuable tip for the game. While you are like, you have to go above and beyond with thinking, with the strategy and logic that you're using in the game in order to get the best score in the game. And that is, once you know, because you do have like, it's like every skill that you gain in this world, like the more you do it, the better you get to it.
Yeah.
So while you are like making these actions, like assigning, unassigning workers from one station to another, right? There is an even more efficient way of doing it. For example, right? You have the bakery. Let's say for example, the bakery produces one bread in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Then you need water. The well produces one water in 30 seconds. What can I do? I can have one worker in bakery, no, two workers in bakery actually. So the bakery is
Basically,
starting production, then
basically divide the timings.
yes, but there is a fine line where you have the water going on, right? You start like, it's like I'm starting the engine of the car, so it's gonna be warm till I get in the car. This is the same. You have one worker in the bakery, three workers in the well. You are producing 2 times water, and when the bakery is about to output, you take those three workers, put in the bakery, make for bread, take three workers, put back in the well, leave one worker in the bakery. So this is efficiency.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah,
way you can produce twice as much as you could have, like you the usual, the standard way.
yeah, yeah. So
So all
I
the
I
things
could
are
I could do it other in another way based on what you just said. Like, for example, if the well produces X numbers of water per 15 minutes, let's say, and the bakery needs makes one bread in 30 seconds, but it needs one water. Then I would have two villagers in the bakery and one villager at the water well. So it kind of compensates the difference of timing. I think that's what you meant by.
that's what you are saying is a valid point of view when you are trying to achieve self-sustainability.
Okay.
But what I am trying to say is that you can increase your output by taking notice of the time that each station outputs. Because, as I said, you are warming up the station because you will start to notice that bakery is taking longer, or forest is taking longer, or quarry is taking longer, or which station is taking less. So basically, while take for example mill and wheat field, you need flour, but you don't have wheat, right? You
Yeah.
start the mill because it's not gonna output until 60 seconds.
Okay.
You keep that worker in the mill for 55 seconds while you have 3 workers in the wheat field producing 3 cycles, 3 ticks of wheat.
Okay.
So you take the 3 workers from the wheat field and place them in the mill right at the point where the mill is outputting. This
Okay.
way, you produce the wheat and maximum wheat and maximum flour in the same period of time. Because if you have had 3 workers in the wheat field and mill was not started, you would have lost those extra seconds for the mill to output. So you're
Okay.
producing more, like the maximum amount of resources in the same period of time. It's like a collapsed condensed time where you are producing 2 resources in the same window.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. Oh Lord, you can also trick the system. Let's say you have one worker in bakery, and just before the tick is over, you put 99 more workers.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
do that. This is intended, and this is how
I
you should think.
Yeah, but I actually thought that, like, for example, uh, I have 177 now, 187 bread. All right, I have 10 workers. What I did think and believe is that once I take one worker out, it will reset the tick.
No, the tick is not gonna be resetted.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's what I actually thought. Actually, a lot of times when I was very low on resources when I started the game or the session, like for example, I had under wood, I had 5 workers, right? And I said,
Yeah,
"Oh man, I gotta take 2 workers out or one worker out so I can repair the forest." And I took the worker out, and I thought, "Oh my god, now I reset the tick, so it's gonna take another
yeah, yeah, yeah,
15 seconds to gather, let's say, the resource." But
yeah.
it's not the case in that case,
No,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
The only thing that resets the tick is not having enough resources to produce something, or when you completely stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Like for
Okay.
example, the bakery. If the bakery stops because doesn't have one or more resources to produce bread,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
resets when it's starting again.
It actually shows you the Z. It's sleeping because it doesn't have one of the
Yeah,
resources that it needs. Yeah.
yeah, true.
Nice.
Um,
I'm
let
awesome.
me go.
I'm really actually really happy that I got some insight of the game. And sadly, I was playing Spotify on the beginning of the stream, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out that section, and I want to keep this stream uploaded, so whoever feels like is going to be watching, they will have a lot of insight, a lot of input for how the game is actually needs to be played.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I do hope that this is helpful and useful. I will try to
You know what's gonna happen, Mr. Developer, Mr. Popcorn?
what?
Probably tomorrow I'm gonna be asking, "Hey, Popcorn, what the hell happened? I've done this, and well, didn't I explain it in your stream? Watch your stream because I explained it over there. Read the codex."
Yeah. Um,
Well,
Yeah.
I'm
be-
happy that I had a little bit. Not only me, I'm pretty sure that whoever, because I understand Lord of Low has been playing the game. I think that even Craig was on your Discord. I'm not sure if he is playing the game or not, or I could be
Uh,
mistaken. Maybe somebody else, but I'm 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 intrigued because besides the fact that we have that little mishap with the save game, and then what happens with the bakery, you cannot continue. But if
um,
I'm
to address this issue with the bakery, I know where the issue is not being addressed and fixed yet, but today after this live stream, I'm gonna jump in and fix everything. Already did a lot of things yesterday. I
yeah, no,
went to sleep at 4 a.m. and I am very happy that I discovered a lot of things. And from your feedback and from the others' feedback, I got a
popcorn.
lot of insights. Um, just to clarify that any UI showing anything wrong, it's just the UI. The
Yeah,
functionality is there. So if the bakery says it is level 0, it is actually the level it should be, like in the back end, but just the display is not showing the correct thing.
yeah, but it doesn't work as well
Doesn't work at all.
at all. I tried to repair it. It said no repairs needed. I tried to upgrade it. It was impossible. And then I tried to bake actually bread and waited for a long time and nothing happened. So it doesn't bake.
All
That's
right.
why that's why I actually stopped my other session. Otherwise, I would have been advanced a little bit more. But it stopped, and that's actually this was the second time. So it's not something that happened.
Yeah.
Who knows how? You know. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, I'm please do understand. I'm not complaining because I do understand that it's a beta. It's more
Well,
of a
it's
testing beta, and things are working the way they are working. My only frustration for me is that I would want to go and unlock everything on the Master's Hall and such, But obviously, I cannot play 12 hours. And
yeah, that's true.
once you save the game and you come back in and you realize that you need to start all over, it's all good. I love it. I'll do it. But there is that little, 1 milligram of frustration because you cannot continue what you have progressed already. But then
The thing
again,
with
I
the thing
am very, very aware that this is a beta, so no, don't take it bad. I understand.
Well, I'm not taking anything bad. This is why we are testing and playing the game.
Exactly.
The saving the game is one of the core pillars of the game, of any game. So if save game doesn't work, so that means that the game should be under revision,
Yeah,
like ASAP.
yeah.
That's not the thing that you should like go
Hmm.
later on it.
Another thing about the save game, I don't want to save right now because I would have to reset the session. But I don't remember exactly how it is. If you press the save button, it will say, okay, saving. And then if you want to exit, it will say, save the game, yes or no. Obviously, you will say yes. Is there a way, for example, maybe I would like to save the game and start another session
No, there
without,
is only one save slot. You can
so
only play one game.
you cannot have like, let's see how this works over here on this session, and then save the game and start another session under another name, let's say, or another save file. So
No,
there's
there is only one.
only one. All right, okay.
Yeah. The save system is like this. When you save a game, right, you are now, like, let's take, for example, you are saving now the game.
Yeah.
and you play for another hour, when you exit the game, it asks you, do you want to save the game? If you say no, you're
You
gonna be
will.
loading
You
the
will.
last save.
Exactly. So like you will have 2 hours of lost gameplay because you did not
Yeah,
save the game at exit.
yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
gonna load the last save. But if you say yes, I want to save the game because you maybe forgot to
Oh,
save when you want to exit, right?
yeah.
This is why it asks.
Okay.
And then if you say yes, it's gonna save the game at the current state where you are.
Okay. Okay. So that, guys, is one thing to keep in mind. You cannot have two save games on different gameplays. There is only one, which in a way is okay because that actually doesn't allow me to, let's say, test out on one gameplay and then on the other save I'll do what I've done on my other save. That helps. Why I'm saying that it helps because each session will have the achievement points, and that would be maybe a way for people to let me try on this save game on this session. I'll save it and I'll start another session knowing how to do certain things in a better way that would rise my achievement points, right? I think that
Um,
I think that the achievement points are very important in this entire game related to the Steam page, right?
the thing is that main thing with the save game is due to the score.
Mm.
Um, I won't start to explain everything, and also there are things that I cannot disclose at this moment of the
Yeah.
game development. But yeah, there is a very solid reason why you can only have one save.
Okay.
Um, the other thing that Overflow is saying that if you you are like the power is out or you
Yeah.
have an
Yeah.
outage or something like that and you don't save and you don't have the game saved, basically if you haven't saved at all, yes, you're pretty much lost the progression that you have made. This is why I have F5 to quick save the game.
Yeah.
So it is like, take for example in Stalker 2, I am saving the game every 30 seconds
Yeah.
because I don't want to lose the progression in there because it is very important because everything counts in that
Okay.
game.
So
So
so there will be no autosave feature.
there are no
Okay.
auto saves because if I in this is another thing that I was thinking about when designing the game. I wanted to have the developer and the game direct the player as little as possible. I want to be a sandbox. I want to be a self experience. I didn't want to interfere in any case. Like I'm auto saving your game. Maybe you do not want to auto save your game. So it's
Hmm.
up to you to save your game. At which point you say that okay, I am safe. I want to save the game.
Okay. Like for example, with the autosave, I'm playing a certain game. I'm not gonna say the name. But I'm playing a game recently. I like it, and I'm playing it. And it has, you do have the option to turn on or off the autosave feature. But it really annoys me, and it actually breaks a little bit um, what should I call it? The quality of the gameplay. It has the auto save happens every, I believe, 2 minutes or 3 minutes, which
Yeah.
is a little bit annoying, especially when it pops on your screen and says auto saving in 10 seconds, 10, 9, 8, blah, blah, blah. And it actually degrades the quality of the gameplay. Not the fact that I have the autosave announced on my screen. If the game starts to um, stutter and such,
Yes,
So,
that's one of the considerations. when you decide whether to implement or not the autosave, because when you're autosaving in the backend, there are a lot of processes that are being done, and
I believe so. I believe that
and
there are.
they are they are using a lot of threads and a lot of resources like GPU, CPU, RAM, and all that stuff to save the game because it's running through all the bits and pieces of the game to save it like the birds on the sky. If you
Yeah,
save the bird, like if you save the game right now, those birds have to be loaded and
yeah, yeah,
saved
yeah,
and loaded, and everything you see on the screen has to be in the precise position. So that's very heavy on the game. So that's why the game stutters.
um,
For need is not such a heavy game, so that you have like a lot of things that has to be rendered and stuff,
yeah,
and it's not gonna be a stutter thing. But as I said, the autosave is something that I consider to be more of a player preference when he wants to save or not.
yes, yes. Besides, I mean, it's not that I have a super duper computer, but I have a decent computer because I'm streaming and I'm creating content. But I'm guessing that there are a lot of people out there that probably do not have very, awesome specs.
Oh, so yeah, yeah,
So it could be benefic for them to actually have the less, the better. I'm guessing.
yeah. You can say it like so. Even if I can confidently say that you can play. Yesterday, I had someone playing the game on a PC that doesn't have a dedicated, like the game runs only on CPU.
Okay.
It doesn't have a dedicated graphics.
All
It's
right.
only CPU only, and it was running smooth.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
a huge
It's a huge plus.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's a huge point when it comes to optimization because, like, aside the story, I was doing and trying to do optimization as much as I could for the game. The most heaviest thing in the game, if you want to run the game smoothly, like let's say you don't have a powerful machine to run the game,
Yeah.
you disable volumetric clouds and set the frames to
Mm-hmm.
60 or
Okay.
30.
I have the game actually set right now on my graphics on ultra on everything. But then again, I'm repeating myself. I don't have a you know no, like I don't have a computer that is 2,000 euros or 3,000 or even more. I have a decent computer. It's okay, but you were talking about somebody that doesn't even have a dedicated graphic card and was able
Yeah.
to play the game with, well, deleting, reducing maybe the quality of the image or the graphic card, the graphics
He
or whatever.
only he only did the volumetric clouds and that was it. He was playing on medium scalability, like on
Okay,
presets,
all right.
and I was stunned, to be honest.
But
Even,
that is a really really good thing because that means that a lot of players, a lot of people that will have the game will be able to enjoy as much as they can.
a quality smooth game, yeah, I
Yeah,
could say.
yeah.
I'm trying to read the chat as well.
Mm. Well, as a developer that is creating games, you should not have any difficulty to read a chat. Uh, where are my people? Where are my where are my villagers? Oh my god. I gotta
Yeah.
talk.
Um,
I gotta talk to the dev. He took my villagers.
Lord Overflow. Yeah, there is a hotkey for quick saves.
F5, right?
F5.
Yeah, F5.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I think that at this stage of my gameplay, I will start using the silo and the trader. If I do have, I have 19 meat. Oh my god, I'm rich. Mm,
So when the trader comes on the map,
yeah.
just do a swipe across the map and pay attention to any light source that resembles a torch, like a fire torch. There
Okay.
are two fire torches actually.
There was, there was, by the way, a message on DM this morning that I left
Yeah.
regarding the hunter's trap. Right now, you see, it says, if you look at my stream, it says hunting.
Yeah.
But on the left, it says no trap set.
Yeah. I will fix that.
Oh, okay. No, no, no.
because
Just saying.
because if you go to these mistakes are made because of the localization. Because I was doing the localization. Let's do a really quick thing. Click on the keypad.
On the keypad.
Keypad in the
Ah,
keypad.
keypad. In the key in
Yeah.
the keypad. All right.
Yeah, and go to
Oh,
silo.
sorry. Sorry. Keypad.
Keypad is on the right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Silo. Hmm. Keypad? Silo. Where?
Let's keep. Yeah, and
I
press
don't
the
have
silo.
the silo.
Go to. Yeah, press the silo here.
But I
Is
don't have.
the far left, the far right. This is why you say you don't have it. Yeah, that's actually the silo because if you see the icon resembles the silo,
Ah,
but
but it says
but
hunter's
the
trap. Yeah.
yeah, the tag is wrong. This is because when I was doing localization, I was mapping all the words, all the
Okay.
text in the game, and there are like 8,716, if I remember, words in the game, and I have to map out all the words. So when I was mapping out all of the words, these two tags have switched places, like the silo and
Why? Why? How dare you? How? Why?
and also the small bug, the small visual bug where it says that no trap set.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. There we go.
I can't wait to see your final output.
That's not gonna probably happen today because I don't plan on streaming very, very long today. And
Yeah.
I don't want, if I'm gonna stop the game, I'm going to have to start all over. So I'm gonna wait for you to fix the bakery issue.
Yeah, to have the saves.
And once that is done, then let's say starting from tomorrow, I can start playing, or whenever you're gonna fix it. It doesn't matter. When that is going to be solved, then I can save the game and continue instead of starting all over from the beginning. You know.
Yeah.
And there's another question that Mr. Lord Overflow has placed in chat. Why is the quarry only level 4?
Oh yeah, I wanted to address that, but I got carried away. Not all stations goes to level 5.
Okay.
Some stations goes to level 3, some stations goes to level 5, some stations goes to level 4. There are different levels that you can
Well,
have.
well, all the basic stations go to level 5. The only station that I did see that is going to level 3 is the Master's Hall. I believe the silo is going to, I don't remember what level. Let me see if I can
I think
upgrade
it
those.
is 5. Okay, when I was
Uh,
doing balancing, the silo was, I think, is level 5.
let me repair the silo first. And we'll see right now. There we go. 5.
Silo,
Level 5.
yeah.
The fortification tower. That is something that I would like to know as well. Why does it go only 85%?
Because you can click on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you go to upgrades
Okay.
in the left, on where is the description,
Okay.
defense and
Even now.
upgrades, and
Yeah.
you will find there that there's a small note in there. The thing is that you do reinforce, so you don't have, while you have 85%, 85% is a lot when it comes to defense. The other 15% comes from your self-defense. Like when you're reinforcing, because when an attack is happening, if you spam the button like that shield you have there, that's active only when you're being attacked.
Oh, I
If
did
you
not
spam
know. I did not
if
know
you
that you can do that.
if you
Oh.
spam that button, you will reinforce. See, there's a bar underneath the
Yes.
fortification
Yes.
reinforcement. That bar is going up, depending on how fast you are clicking.
Okay. So
So that adds
I
up.
how fast I can use my finger. All right.
Yeah, trigger finger.
I actually thought that the reinforcement unit beneath the fortification, okay, I actually thought, let me go over here. I actually thought that maybe the Master's Hall would provide me with those reinforcements, like a group of villagers that will defend the fortification and help me at the attack. But
Yeah.
now
Well,
that I see it, there's no fortification icon over here.
yeah. Is the tower is missing. So basically, whatever structures are in the UI under each station, those are managed by that station in
Okay.
sort of way. If
Yeah.
the station is not there, it means that is not managed by that system.
Yeah. 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 All right. Okay. So I did not see. This is something else that I learned. And if I would have read, maybe I could have found out that, but I didn't know that you can defend clicking on this when I'm under attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. All right. Let me repair my silo. The silo really, really gets destroyed really fast. But it's understandable because.
Yeah, this is another thing that I wanted to talk about because I saw also Lord of Overflow mentioning that his bakery was decaying at 14%,
Okay.
and also I heard you mentioning plenty of times saying that the workers are eating a lot of bread. So the thing is that the decay is, how can I say it so it's very understandable for everyone. So basically, when you are producing, because you were mentioning as well that in the past live stream, you were saying that you were assuming that when you are upgrading the station, it's not decaying that much because it is upgraded.
Yeah.
But the point of view that points the real thing is that
The more
when
usage
the
and the
more you
more.
wear, the more usage and the more wear down, the faster the decay is.
Yeah. Which makes sense, and that is actually forcing you to have the silo with materials. And I understand the entire concept right now, because at like yesterday I did not understand. I did not know actually the workers in the keep hut that I will place in the future will not repair the stations, but they will maintain the stations.
Yes. Yes.
And that is something that I figured out only today when we were talking a little bit earlier, right? So
Yeah.
it makes sense. It makes sense. Basically, if I do have the silo at level 5, I would, if I don't want it to decay like that, I would have to repair it 100%, have the items in the silo and in the keep hut under the silo icon, have 5 workers
Yeah.
in order to maintain the silo. It will decay, but not as fast, right?
Yeah.
On,
So the
on,
key features. Yeah.
oh,
Go ahead, and I will.
let me defend. Oh, look at that! Look at that! I'm clicking. Ah, and I got beaten up. Oh, you! I think that clicking that is not gonna help me. Oh God! All right.
There are multiple attack levels, so it's all dynamically. I mean, nothing. I'm gonna say this because it's like you had an attack, and I'm just gonna tell you this. Also, can you please save the game,
Yes.
because you are on low bread anyway, and
Yeah,
the
like, oh,
session
anyway. Oh, who
the
cares?
session will end anyway, so you can save the game so we can test out the bakery thing.
Okay.
Um,
Save. It's
yeah,
saving now, and then I'm going to exit. It will ask me save the game. I will say yes.
yeah,
And when I go back in, don't tell me that you did something.
because Lord Overflow already
Yeah, he
mentioned
asked.
that. I mean, he was saying that what bakery issue. So if he's
Mm-hmm.
saying what bakery issue, that
Why?
might tell me that he didn't had any, or he didn't save then load and he just had quick sessions of gameplay.
Okay. So my bakery is at level 0. Okay. I
Just a
have.
second, the live stream is a little bit with delay.
Okay.
Yeah, your bakery is at level
Level
0.
0. Now I'm gonna go and try and repair it.
You don't have to repair it.
No.
If it,
I just want to show you what I've done.
oh,
All
okay.
right. So it says no repairs needed.
Yeah, because
Then
it's 100% integrity.
okay. And now I want to
Right.
go and upgrade it because it's repair. It doesn't need any repairs. I have the materials to upgrade, but it won't.
Yeah, because, yeah, if you press that,
Impress it. You know.
alright. Yeah. Okay.
And if I place the workers in the bakery, it will not bake bread. So I got 9 workers, and I have all the materials that I need for the bread. But it
It
won't.
did started. See if it produces any bread.
No, it
Let's see
doesn't.
if it
It
produces.
doesn't. It doesn't because I waited twice on 2 sessions. It's not consuming any materials, and it's not producing anything. And my probably right now I'm gonna be ending the session because I got 9 workers and only 6 loaves of bread. There we go.
Yeah, I know where's the issue. I
Okay.
will fix that.
Well, you better
Um,
fix it.
I know where is the issue. Okay, so the the thing is that a key feature, a key difference between Silo and all the other workstations, there are three types of workstations, of structures. There are like the core structures, production structures. There are non-production structures like hall and tower, and keep hut. You can consider it not a production structure.
Yeah.
Those do not decay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
All the other structures and the trap as well does not
Yeah.
decay.
Yeah.
All the other structures do decay. From all the other structures that do decay, Silo is the only one that is not affected by the output. Is only affected by the upgrade level. So if you are going to the silo, you will see that you cannot assign uh, gatherers for the silo. Am I saying this right?
No,
Let
you
me.
are not saying it right. And why? Because this morning I had the silo, as I said, with 1,000 plus.
Yes, I am. I am saying this right. I'm just
No.
gonna be more clear
Or
because I started the game and see if I. So in the silo, you don't have. Uh, you know that you select the station to allocate for
yes,
the gatherers to gather stacks.
yes.
So the silo does not have the option to gather stacks for the silo itself. Only for the other stations, but not for the silo. So basically, silo is not affected by the output that he's making, but is only affected by his upgrade level. This means that in the keep hut, if you place under silo 5 workers, 5 keepers for a level 5 silo,
Yes.
you don't have to bother your mind with gathering stacks for the silo, because the silo decay is managed only by the keepers, not keepers and stacks.
Okay. Okay.
So you don't
Look,
have the silo in there.
I no, I don't have the silo as a main workstation. Let's say,
Yeah.
right? And uh, so you're saying that in the keep hut under the silo, if this would be maxed out, I would have to have five. I don't have five
Yeah.
villagers, but I would have to have five villagers, right?
Yeah.
Does
If
this
you had 5 villagers here, the silo would not decay at all.
at all
Yeah.
or slowly?
At all. It's
Oh,
fully mitigated.
okay. Okay, that's good to know also because what I did this morning on my session before the stream was that, as I said, I'm repeating myself. I had 1,000 because I didn't understand what does a one stack mean. And I had on quarry, I had 1,000 plus stone, right? On the mill, I had 1,000 plus. What I did was I placed 10 workers on each at until I reached 1,000 plus
Yeah.
resources. And then once I reach on each one of these 1,000 plus, I left only one worker on each station. So
Okay.
they can continue gathering, but not at the rate of 10,
Yeah.
right? But what I did not know is that is something that I found out this morning. I mean, today, right now on this session with you, that okay, if under the silo I place 5 workers and I have the resources, right?
Yeah, silo is the only one that doesn't take stacks when it comes to mitigation decay.
Okay, good. That's good because it was so annoying. Every 20 seconds, the silo was decaying, and I didn't know how.
Yeah.
I mean, I always had to manually repair it.
Yeah. You
Okay.
just have to have the keepers in the keep hot under silo
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in order to mitigate the silo decay.
And have the resources, let's say on like have the resources, right?
You
Or
don't have to have stacks, no resources. You only have to have the keepers
oh, okay,
for the
no,
silo not to decay.
okay, all right. And all the rest workstations they do decay, but not as fast.
They do decay, and if you have keepers and stacks, they won't decay enough. If you have enough keepers and stacks, they won't decay. If you are lacking any of,
Yeah,
they will decay but slower.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is something else that I would like to know. Like for example, like over here under each let's say quarry, the mill, the wheat field, right? Each workstation considered as a workstation aside of the silo.
Yeah.
If I want to repair it, it says 2 bread, 2 stone, and 2 wood. And that
Yeah.
will repair, let's say, 1 tick, or I don't know how should I call it, right?
Yeah. So
That's
again, sorry, I'm starting to make jokes, but I don't want to offend, okay? So the thing is that each repair, each time you press the repair button, right? It's gonna repair 10% at the cost of the recipe.
yeah, yeah. No, I understand that. I understand that. What I'm trying to figure out is that, like, if I have in the silo, I have
Yes.
bread, I have stone, I have wood. If I would have only those 3 items, would I, and I would have, let's say, the quarry, I would have it leveled up at 5, and then over here I would have 5 5 villagers, and I would have stone, wood, and bread, let's say 500 each. Would I still, I don't need to repair it manually, but when they will, let's say, maintain the quarry, will the bread vanish from my stacks, from my personal inventory?
Bread is not consumed. I mean, each worker, regardless if it's gatherer, keeper, or worker, right? They will consume stack. They will consume bread at any point in time.
No, I'm not, I think that I'm not explaining. Listen,
Okay, let's do like this. Go on the
listen,
silo. Yeah.
listen. No, no, no. The silo will have, let's say, each of these materials 1,000, and I will have 1 gatherer or even 2 on each resource. Okay?
Can I stop you a little, please?
Yeah, yeah,
So you get the, I mean, to make sure that you're getting the right idea. If you have in here at the silo, at the quarry, right, you have
yeah,
1 gatherer. The
yeah.
gatherer will not gather stone. The gatherer will gather stacks.
Yeah, no, no, I know that you don't
I'm just double checking
explaining.
this.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So if you have in here 1 gatherer gathering stacks for the quarry, each gatherer gathers stacks for its designated station. In the keep hut, if the quarry has gatherers in here and has stacks, right?
Yeah,
You want to have in the keep hut uh, still for the quarry keepers assigned. These keepers assigned in the keep hut will consume the stacks gathered by the quarry gatherer in order to maintain and mitigate the decay, like establish not like setting the decay for the quarry not to go lower. All right.
okay.
But if you have stacks that has been gathered for the quarry they will not be used by other keepers but the quarry keeper.
Okay. 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 All right.
I mean, each section is with its own section. Quarry stacks are with quarry keepers. Silo mill stacks are with
Under
mill
under
keepers.
under this under the silo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So each structure is individually and independent by each other.
But yeah, but that was my actual question. So in the silo, if I have, let's say, 5 gatherers on each workstation, they will gather the resources for the silo, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how I had 1,000 plus and such. All right. So
Yeah, they will gather stacks for
having
it.
okay, and having the resources in the silo, the resources from the silo are used by the keepers on each individual thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they're basically the workers that I place into the key pot will retrieve the materials from the silo in order to mitigate the damage done to the workstations in time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Okay, all right. And as you said, if let's say the bakery is level 5, then obviously I need 5 workers under the bakery, because if there are only 4, it's not going to work, or it's going to work a little bit less.
Yes. It's recommended to have, because it's everything at your fingers, right? It's recommended to have the same number of keepers as the structure level. As you
Okay.
said, bakery level 5, 5 keepers, in order to fully mitigate, together with the stacks, of course.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that is basically one part of the game, and then obviously with I can't access it right now. But what I did this morning was, what happens? Let's say this morning I have unlocked the bakery, okay, level
Okay.
1, and I had 3 workers under level 1 bakery. What
Yes.
what does that actually do?
So basically, when you unlock these Meister workers, right, level 1 Meister worker,
Yeah.
in order to train a Meister worker, you have to have aiders. Aiders are basically helpers, like
Okay.
think as someone has to become
Uh,
a Meister.
apprentices.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And they are helping the Meister to become the Meister. And they bring books, they bring theoretically, like, you just have to picture this, right?
Okay.
They are helping him to whatever, and he's becoming a Meister worker. When the Meister worker is trained, right,
Okay.
the helpers, the aiders can be retrieved and returned to the realm and put to any other work, but the Meister will be at the hall. The
Okay.
Meister does not consume bread. The Meister is basically not consuming anything, but when you assign it to the workstation, he
Yes.
optimizes the workstation in order to help to help you produce more. So basically the Meister, when you assign it to a workstation, increases your output.
Okay.
So take for example, you have 2 workers at the bakery and you assign a Meister worker. Instead of bakery outputting 2 bread per tick,
Yeah.
having the Meister assigned to the bakery will output 4 bread
All
per
right. So
tick.
double.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is probably on level 1. On level 2, it will probably output
Will
6,
be more and more. I'm
more and
just
more.
giving an example.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah, yeah. It
that's
might
a
more
thing
be
that
only 1 bread.
you guys
Okay.
have to discover the numbers.
Well, we're trying to pull your tongue and let say everything. Lord Overflow. So if I would have had stacks in silo and keepers taking care of bakery, it wouldn't would have handled even 100 workers baking bread without bakery getting decayed. I'm
Yes.
guessing that the bakery still would have been decaying, but very slowly, right?
No, once you do this, because you have to think at loops. This is automation loops, all
Yeah.
right? So once you have this small loop for the bakery, as Overflow said,
Okay.
if you have enough stacks, enough keepers, you can have 1,000 workers in bakery. The bakery will not decay.
Oh, okay.
But here comes the other efficiency with the Maesters, because if we were talking about them, instead of having 100
1,000.
workers,
Yeah.
yeah, 100 workers to produce 100 bread, you train a Meister worker, you assign it to the bakery,
And
and
you can
then
have
instead
only
of,
20 workers that will
yes,
produce.
and the other workers, you can assign them to other jobs and tasks
And that
to
would
help you be
reduce
more efficient. Yeah,
and that would reduce actually the consumption of the bread
yes,
because instead of having 500 workers in the bakery that will eat from those because there are 500, right?
yeah,
You place a master baker level 3, instead of having 500 you can have only 100,
yeah,
and that means that you don't need that many villagers, because if you don't need that many villagers you don't need that many bread.
yes,
So everything reduces once you start upgrading and having masters. All right.
yeah. I
Lord
had
Overflow.
20.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And my world is going to meet the maker soon again.
Yeah, well, it's pretty fun and it's pretty satisfying once you get all the production and automation loops going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, uh, it's like really satisfying at the end when you have everything working and
It's
just,
more, yeah, it's I think that at a certain point when you start imagine having in like in the master's hall under each workstation having everything unlocked on level 3 and teached, because you need to buy the books and all that.
yeah,
But once everything is like maxed out, that is when you need to. I think that that would be the moment when you would need to reduce the number of villagers in order to have productivity without, like, instead of having in a let's say in a factory, instead of having 500 people that are not with engineering skills, like basic workers, instead of having basic workers, you would have only 100 because you have the masters.
yes,
Everything
yeah,
reduces on consumption, but at the same time, the input does not reduce because you are a lot better with the masters.
yeah. So let's do one more thing then. I'm I will have to go as well. So if you reveal the journey on the screen,
Yeah.
one thing that you can have, I don't know if I have mentioned this, you have watch.
What
If
do I
you
have? Oh,
press the,
watch. Watch.
yeah,
I will show you what you're doing or what.
if you press watch, you can see the roam, and the roam basically it you cannot interact with it, but you can see, take screenshots or whatever you want. It's like watching your roam either Suffering or self-sustaining. Like you're seeing the roam, like
Right now, I don't have anything, but if I,
observing. Yeah,
yeah,
you can see the roam, but you cannot interact with it anymore. Um, when you can click on journey.
okay,
All right, so now we have the all the parameters. I want to talk just a little bit briefly on the parameters, and we will take them one by one, so that is kind of giving you some information about this. So basically, time in need is
yeah,
obviously the time you have spent in the game.
yeah, yes,
As I said, the less time you spend in need, right?
yeah,
Because this is playful word type of thing.
hmm,
Because it's not the time you have survived; it's the time that you have suffered. Like,
okay, okay,
right,
okay,
right. The less time you spend, the more points you gain.
okay,
This also answers your one of the first questions when you are started when you have started playing the game. Why do I have bigger score now that I have survived less,
yeah,
and then I survived more and I have less score,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. The other thing is the self-sustained is basically the end goal that you have to achieve, and this will give you points.
okay,
Um, days and seasons in need, this won't give points, but it gives you an overview of how many days and seasons you have survived in the game.
mm-hmm,
Then high performance bonus is basically a bonus for the performance that you had on this section
okay,
under performance, right? Next, we have the management, and each resource that you produce is gonna give you a score. Like
all right,
the more resources you produce, the more score you're gonna make. Workers, the more workers you have, the more score you're gonna make.
yeah.
Idle workers, the more idle workers you had, the less score you're gonna make because
Would
you haven't.
would idle workers be considered the ones that you have in the keep hut and the silo?
No, like if you have four workers and only two assigned and the other two are doing nothing, they are considered idle workers.
Okay, so
Like any worker that is not assigned.
even though I do have in keep hut, let's say 5 workers underneath under each workstation upgraded fully, right? That would be five, 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 and 4. They are not considered idle.
No, they are not considered idle, only unassigned. So
Okay,
Meister workers are not taken into consideration here.
okay.
Any unassigned worker that is
So
doing
let's say
nothing.
I got 10 villagers and I place only 8 under the bakery and 2 are just picking flowers. That
Yeah,
that is considered idle. Okay.
yeah, yeah. Then we
Ah,
have,
one more question with the idle workers. Let's say that I have 10 workers working on the bakery, right? Okay, I
yeah,
produced all because I don't have any more materials. I need to leave the bakery. Okay.
yeah,
But let's say that I left the bakery as well because the bakery is destroyed and I need to repair it. And I make the repairs with 10 villagers on me, but only with one villager I repair the bakery in the key pot, right? Dun, 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 dun,
yes.
I repair it. Those 9 workers are in idle because they're not doing anything in that time.
Uh, they are not considered idle because they are assigned, because they are in bakery.
No,
Any
no, no.
work that,
I take no, 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 no. I take them out. I take
oh,
them out.
yes, yes. Well, the thing is that um, the system is made so that it doesn't punishes the player. The system is made that every second, right,
Yeah.
a snapshot is being made,
Okay.
and then it's gonna be making an average of 60 seconds 10 minutes, 1 hour. So 60-second snapshots goes into an average of 10 minutes. 10-minute snapshots goes into an average of 1 hour. So this way, it is a minimum slight check to like punish the player for not having workers assigned.
Okay. All right.
Okay, then we have the
Master workers, depending on
yeah
how many you are able to
yeah.
activate.
This is gonna give you points because there are like two types: positive score and negative score.
Okay.
Um, Meister worker independency bonus is basically if you can have like level 3 Meister worker and achieve self sustainability, but you can have only one Meister worker and achieve self sustainability. And this is the independency of Meister workers. If you manage to achieve self sustained without having Meister workers, that's going to be a higher bonus for you.
Okay.
Like you are basically so good that you don't have to make the automation with the Meisters.
Wow. That means like somebody like me that stays 8, 10, 12 hours on the game. Yeah.
Then we have the management quality bonus. This is the bonus of the entire management section.
Okay. How you
Um,
manage to keep everything in order and nice and
yeah,
running, right? Yeah.
yeah. Um, then we have the expansion. It's self-explanatory. If you build tents, you're gonna be given points. If you build houses, you're gonna be given points. If you
Is
have
there is
yes,
there is there a limit of how many tents and houses can you place?
tents are limited to 5 max, and you cannot remove the tent that you start with. So you will always have one tent, but you can have always max 5 tents.
And
Houses are not limited. Houses
are,
you can go how
okay,
much you want.
all right.
Tents and houses bonus is basically because you might want to not have so many tents or you know, but if you
The,
have both,
okay, yeah,
that means that you care about the people, so you get a bonus.
okay. And if I don't care, well, you just stay in a tent. Okay, I understand that. Yeah.
Um, Destroyed structures
How many
is a
times something?
is a penalty bonus. Like is a penalty, not a it's not it's wrongly said. Is a penalty because if you destroyed structures, that means that you were not so efficient because you had to destroy structures so that you want to die. So this is a negative point. You got positive because you haven't destroyed any.
But this is what you were saying at the very beginning when I said that I'm kind of cheesing the game because I placed two
Yeah,
houses, I made the bread, and then I destroyed the houses.
yeah.
Okay.
Then we have expansion stability bonus, which will give you a bonus for the stability section. Then we have the engineering, where you have the
This is this all engineering would fall under the silo and the key pot, right? More or less.
basically yes,
Yeah.
integrity average. So basically, if you have all the structures at above one a certain amount of threshold, you will get max points. If you
Hmm.
have below that threshold, you will have less points. And based on that, it's the same system. It monitors every second the integrity of all structures in the game, and it makes an average on 60 seconds, 10 minutes, 1 hour, and so on.
Hmm.
Then you have the critical integrity, which monitors how many times you were on critical integrity, like when the
In
structure
red.
breaks.
In red.
Yes, yeah, and this is a negative one, but you got positive because you had none.
Yeah, I didn't play.
Upgrades that you have, it's gonna give you points. Um, repairs. If you repair is a negative point,
Oh.
then is a
Will it
negative
will
score.
it will it will it still consider repair if the repairs are made by the keypad?
No, that's mitigation.
That's mitigate. Yeah, it
Repairs
doesn't
are
repair.
only
Yeah.
when you, yeah, repairs are only when you repair it.
Okay.
Repair free bonus is basically a bonus that you're given because you do not repair that much.
Okay.
So the less repairs you do, the greater the bonus you have.
Hmm.
Then we have engineering mastery bonus, which is basically the bonus for the entire section.
Yeah.
Then you have diplomacy, where the diplomacy is based on the trader. You have the trader bound. Trader bound is basically you can do missions, the trader,
Hmm.
because the trader requires you some resources. If you help him, he will return. And you're gonna increase the bond with the trader, right? You're gonna become the best
The
friends.
the more you give him, the more you give him, the more he will stay. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a threshold, so be careful about that because it's gonna help you. This is another valuable tip that you have to discover. Then we have sustained bonus. If like the you help the trader 3 times and then you don't have help the trader 1 time, then the trust will decay for between you and the trader. So this is the stability bonus. So if you help him at a stable base, you will get the bonus. If you don't help him
Like
at a stable base,
I help him 3 times, and then once I can't see him.
yeah, or you didn't want it to see him. All right. Then we have the trader neglect. This is a penalty
That is
score
when
that you have.
he arrives, but you don't even go and check him out.
Yeah, yeah. Then we have the item sold, item purchased,
Hmm.
then uh,
The
trading activity. Basically, all of this will give you some points based on how many you sold, how many you bought from him, and so on. And then you have the high diplomacy bonus, which will give you a
which
bonus
is
for the
which
entire.
is regarding the diplomacy is regarded only with the trader.
Yes,
Only yeah.
yeah. Then we have the defense, and this is also self-explanatory.
Yeah.
How many attacks you have won, how many you have lost. Of
Yeah.
course, that wins will gain you points. Lost will
We'll
lose.
take
You
points.
will take points away. Win rate bonus. It's self-explanatory.
Yeah, yeah. So like if
And
I win 10 times in a row, it will give me more points.
basically, it's more like if you win 7 out of 10, you have a higher win rate. If
Yeah.
you win 2 out of 10, you have a lower win rate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then there is the global efficiency, which gives you an overall bonus for everything, all the sections above.
Yeah.
Then you have the final score, which adds up everything.
Okay. All right. Nice.
I hope that this helps better understand the systems and everything.
I am pretty sure, at least me for one, I can't talk for everybody, but yeah, for me it was really, really insightful. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to edit a little bit the stream of today, but I will rename it, and I hope that everybody that some in a way or another that have got in touch with the game will be able to watch it and understand every explanation that has been
Yeah,
done, and I think that will help a lot all of the players or
definitely.
or future players for that matter.
Yeah, well, at least at this stage, it will help a lot. There will be other things that have not been explained. And also, I do want to leave others make tutorials about the game and discover the game and share the strategies, because myself, I have discovered a lot of strategies and things of how you can do things in the game so you're being efficient or not, or start faster, or regardless. But as you have discovered, you can do other strategies. As Overflow discovered, he can do other strategies and so on. And this is the beauty of
Yeah.
having a need being so dynamic, because nothing is like written in the code to be precise. Like you have to do exactly like
It
this if you
it
want to.
it would be a boring game if it would be like that,
Yeah.
because there are
So
so many people that would. I'm not talking about this particular game, right? But when you play a game or a game is out, there are like thousands, hundreds of thousands that are playing that game, and each one of them have a different point of view of how to approach the game.
yeah,
So if need would be a type of game where it's linear and you cannot do anything else, just do taka 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 taka, it would be boring because let's say 100,000 people will do the freaking same thing, the
yeah,
same beginning, the same start, the same. Everybody approaches the game in his own way, and that is the beauty because you can approach in a different way. You're not forced to do, let's say, up to the point that you're able to sustain 10 villagers to do the same thing. You can start however you want, which is great.
yeah. This was the core idea when designing. One of the core ideas that I kept in mind all the time, to have everything dynamically, and like not even myself to know which are the best things,
Yeah,
and
I know, because
branch out.
you as a developer, when I played the first time, you said you have to do upgrade the quarry, you have to upgrade the forest, and you need to have 10 of that and 10 of that. And I said, okay, I'll listen to the dev, and it didn't work for me.
Yeah, because yeah, it there are so many branches that you can go with
Yeah,
when
exactly,
playing the
exactly.
game that fits either one or the other.
Yeah,
So this is the strategy that I found out to be given to anyone starting playing the game, so that they can have a quick understanding of how things works,
exactly. Yeah.
and playing like a safe strategy.
Mhm.
And then further on you can branch out and do your own strategies.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So it was, let's say, the starter pack of how to start the game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
yeah. All right. Okay.
All right, thanks
Um,
for having me.
No, it
Thanks
was
for
my
everything.
pleasure, and I'm pretty sure that everybody that was in stream was extremely satisfied and happy with your not even participation, if not your time as a developer and husband and family and all that. And it's Sunday, you took the time to make all these explanations and help everybody out, and that's why I'm really happy. I really do hope that a lot of people will watch the stream when it's done, so they can have
Yeah,
a nice input from you. I mean, it's the most original and straightforward thing. It's one
yeah,
thing when you watch a content creator saying, "Ah, do this, do that." He will say, "Do this and do that," from his point of view of gameplay. But from the
yeah,
point of view of the developer itself, himself, is like a diamond, in the rough. I mean, you can't ask for more. So thank you for having you over here with us.
Yeah, it was a pleasure,
Well,
for sure.
guys in chat, do you have any last questions by chance before we end the stream? Yeah, Lord of the Flow, understandable, but then again, as I said, and the developer
Yeah,
himself said it's a beta, it's a trial, work or not work, and fixing, and that's his
yeah,
job.
yeah. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for everything.
All right.
And happy gaming all.
Yeah. See
Take care, but
you on the next one. Take care, game
yeah,
popcorn, game popcorn, popcorn, Mr. Developer. Take care. Have a good one. Have a good Sunday for the rest of the day. And yeah, hope
you as well.
hope the game will have a tremendous success. And I'm pretty
Thank
sure
you
it
very
will.
much.
All right. That's it, folks. Let's wrap it up and catch you on the next one. Thank you very much for being here with the developer of Need, Mr. Popcorn Gaming. Actually, the developer is Popcorn Forge, if I'm not, or publisher. I messed up right now. I don't know for sure. But anyways, thank you very much for sticking around and stay safe. Catch you on the next one. Love you all.